INFJ, the prophetic visionary, the rarest type, the most mysterious. But what if their true power doesn't look like power at all? The ashes have settled. The silence, it no longer frightens you. And beneath the rubble of who you thought you had to be, something stirs. Not a scream, not a prophecy, a breath. The INFJ awakens, not as a healer, not as a martyr, but as something else, an alchemist. This is the part of the INFJ journey no one talks about, because it's quiet, because it doesn't look heroic. But this is integration, and this is the beginning of your final form. You're no longer chasing a vision. You are the vision. Once your NI was a labyrinth of what-ifs, you wandered between futures, hoping one would give you certainty. You circled between NI and TI, spiraling deeper into analysis but never quite acting. Now, NI is a laser. It still sees the horizon, but instead of drifting toward it, it cuts straight into what is unfolding right now. It doesn't ask, what could happen? It asks, what must happen? This is where intuition becomes direction, not retreat, but leadership. Your FE no longer adapts to survive, it expresses to connect. You're not performing kindness to be accepted, you are kindness, anchored, rooted, real. You don't bend to the room, you center it. And now, your presence gives others the quiet courage to be themselves. Your TI no longer builds arguments to protect your mind. It builds frameworks to serve your purpose. You don't analyze to escape the mess. You do it to illuminate the pattern. You name the loop. You break it. You don't shut down when someone challenges you. You ask questions, you clarify. You connect the dots without disconnecting from yourself. That's not defensiveness, that's sovereignty. You're in a meeting. Again, someone talks over you. Again, they misrepresent your idea. The old you smiles, nods, swallows it. But this time, SE steps in. You feel the chair under you, the air in your lungs, your voice in your chest, and you say, actually, what I meant was this. No panic, no spike of adrenaline, just presence and precision. Your voice lands, because you have. You look at the tree, and this time you truly see it. You touch the ground, and the ground touches back. You're not hovering in thought. You're dropped in. Every sensation alive, every decision yours. That's not control, that's embodiment. This isn't perfection. It isn't superiority. It isn't performance. It's integration. You're not trying to rescue the world. You're walking in it, with clarity and compassion. You're not dissolving into others, you're standing beside them. No longer over-explaining, no longer over-giving, no longer burning out to be seen. You're just being, and finally, that's enough. You don't need the crown. You don't need the fire. You don't need applause. You carry something far more disruptive. Peace. A peace that meets pain without flinching. A peace that hears chaos and chooses presence. A peace that doesn't shout, because presence is loud enough. This is not the INFJ the world imagines. It's the INFJ the world needs. Not to lead with prophecy, but to live with integrity. You've walked through shadow, you've sat in silence. And now, you speak without shouting, you feel without flooding, you give without disappearing. This is Rubedo, the final transmutation. Not perfection, not purity, but truth embodied. If you felt this shift, if you're no longer trying to become something but finally allowing yourself to be it, speak it, share it. Let it reach someone still trapped in the shadows of their negredo, because someone out there still thinks the fire was the end. They need to know. It was only the beginning. Comment below, have you felt this transformation? What does your Rubedo look like? Subscribe if you want to walk deeper into the brilliance and shadow of the psyche. Thanks for watching. See you on the next video.